We have a special treat for you guys. MAC Cosmetics senior artist Caroline Donnelly is here to show me how to get a full daytime look. And then she's gonna be using this awesome new eyeshadow palette to take my look from day to night. Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
Okay, so let's get started and do my makeup.
Okay, great. Shall I put your lipstick on and everything before we do that? Just have it all ready apart from your eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now we've prepped your skin, so we're going to start with a nice daytime eye makeup that can easily be turned into a nighttime makeup.
Yay.
So I'm going to begin by curling your eyelashes because this is always easy to do at home in the morning before you're leaving the office or whatever. I love curling the eyelashes first because it makes the eyes look really big and really open. So then I'm going to use this Eyes on MAC palette. The reason I've chosen this is whatever your skin colour, this is going to work. So it's got kind of colours that look really natural, it's got colours that look like really strong, got colours that have got a lot of shine in them. So kind of whatever your style, whatever, some people like to really dress up when they go out, but the jobs during the day might be quite formal. So you want a mixture of some more matte colours, and then you want, a bit of fun for the evening as well.
Add that shimmer.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the colors of this because it's the colors that you could use every day. It's not one, because a lot of palettes that I see, you'll use maybe 2 and then the rest of the 10 are throwaways. But these are all cool colors.
Yeah, they're all, this is warm neutrals. So
is this new?
This is quite new, yes, and we also do a cooler set as well, so that would have more your greys and more of those toned colours. This one I'm going to use on you because it's wonderful with your skin tone.
I'm glad you brought the bronze ones for me because greys do not look good.
These work on everybody.
Yeah.
I think especially at this time of year when people are getting tans and things as well, it really works, yeah.
Cool.
So we're going to use a big flat brush and give you a bit of a base colour. The reason I like a big flat brush is it puts a lot of colour on quickly. So it's nice and quick, not everybody has a lot of time in the morning.
And it's light colour.
It's so just light, yeah. So we'll go for more of a kind of, more of a flatter colour, so without any shine.
Like a vanilla looking colour.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah. And I'm going to take this right from your brow bone, right down towards your eyelashes. And that just gives a nice sort of smooth effect. So I'm going to use a colour which is kind of like a dark honey colour. And I'm going to apply this just to the corners of your eyes. So this is going to look a little bit like, it's one of those kind of no makeups. So if you're not really supposed to wear much makeup for work, but you want to just look a little bit more contoured. And just brush it on. We don't want this to be too obvious. And then we can take it up the socket as well, just to sort of exaggerate the natural shadow of the eye. So at this point, I'm going to put a bit of mascara on. I like to build it up, so I like to put mascara in stages. So we've got 2 sections to this brush, yeah. We've got a daytime, and we've got an evening. So
this is a waterproof mascara?
This one isn't.
Oh, this one isn't?
Yeah, this is a regular mascara. This is called Haute and Naughty 2 Black Lash. Lots of names. And then what's clever about it is the fact that you've got one brush that acts as 2 brushes. So we're going to apply...
And then you showed me something else earlier.
Yes. So
this cleaning, how do you do the cleaning?
Yeah, so what happens, this is how it works as 2 brushes. It's got a tube which actually cleans off the excess.
If that's not genius, I don't know what is.
Which this bit is inside there, so that's okay. But then, it means you've got the daytime if you want to look very natural. I mean, to be honest, I've never used the daytime one. I like loads of mascara, whatever time of day it is.
Me too.
But it's great that you've got the option, because not everybody wants to do that. And then, so you like a lot of mascara. Okay, so let's just do the nighttime mascara on you for the daytime as well.
We're going night anyway.
Yeah. So if you look up for me, what I like to do is apply the mascara to the bottom lashes first. The reason being is it means you're not going to look up with wet eyelashes if you to get to the bottom. If you do that second, it's just kind of a little bit of a cleaner way of doing it, less cleaning up to do. And if you look straight ahead now, I like to just put quite a thin coat on when I first start because it kind of sets the lashes in place and then you can build up really quickly after that. And we're going to give your eyelashes a little break and do a bit of eyebrows.
I need help in that department.
We all do, most people do. So my little trick for this is to look right in the mirror, just directly at yourself and try and work out which brow, if yours are very symmetrical actually now I'm looking, but most people have a brow that starts a little bit lower. So if you find that one and start with that brow, and this is the part I'm talking about right in the inner corner, okay? So you strengthen that up a little bit and then that gives you a really good guide as to where to start the other one because you can bring the higher one down slightly. And then how I've brought this one down so that they kind of get that the symmetry there, the evenness. What I'm going to do is just find the higher point on the arch of the brow. And then I'm going to use that as my guide and then I can bring the lower one up. So that way we've got quite a lot of symmetry going on. And then the trick is really you don't need to fill in the whole brow, just the extra bit, just the bits that need a little bit of extra help. So after the eyebrows, let's put a little bit of eyeliner on you. I'm going to use Pro Longwear, so if you did, you know, just want to carry that through to the evening look, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. The trick is to this, it goes on like a cold pencil, so you kind of think it's not going to stay on, but once it's set, it does not budge. It's so great. So even if you want to go do a bit of swimming or whatever you want to do. If you want it to be smudged, smudge it right after you've put it on.
Or else it gets dry.
Otherwise you're not going to smudge it, it stays where it is. So I've got a colour called Rich Experience. This is a brown, like kind of like a coffee coloured brown colour. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of emphasis or just around the eyelashes, top and bottom. So normally I would do both eyes and then I would give it a little smudge. Because this does set, I'm going to do one eye, smudge it, and then do the other eye and smudge it. I'm using a nice soft brush here so that it feels comfortable, but it still smudges the line out. So this is not going to be like a obvious line, it's just giving your eyes a little bit more definition.
Takes a lot to get a natural look.
I know. This is a good little trick if somebody's not, you know, really that skilled at putting eyeliner on as well. It doesn't matter if you go a little bit wobbly, you can just blend that out, and it's all forgiven. Now if you look up for me as well, so I'm only going to take it about halfway, you know, along the lash line on the bottom, just to give a little bit of emphasis. And it looks quite strong until you blend it out. So if you want it to be strong, you literally just put more on, that's all.
So this is my daytime look.
Yes, so it's very natural. It kind of, you know, if you work, wherever you work, you'd be fine wearing this makeup.
And it's very, the eyes were very matte because you don't want to look too aggressive.
Yeah, so now I'm going to add a lot of shine to it, kind of give you a little bit more.
We're going to the club.
Yeah, a bit more disco. So I'm going to kind of work with these kind of colours, all these bronzy, kind of golden sort of tones, so just really pretty and really brighten it up. I'm even going to do a little bit of like old school highlight inside your, inside your eyes there. So I'm going to start by using the 252 brush again. And I'm going to, flat brush. I want to put a lot of colour on your eyelid and I'm going to use that real sort of beautiful coppery, bronzy, golden colour. Tap it on my hand, get rid of any excess. And I'm going to press it rather than rub it so I get the colour on really solid, really intense. And I'm really kind of thinking like glamorous 70s in mind when I'm doing this eye makeup. So because that colour's kind of shiny, to get maximum effect through the socket, I'm going to go matte. Because if anybody's going to take your photographs on this wonderful night out, I want the contrast. If you do too shines, they flash back at you. So you don't get that contrast. I'm going to go more matte in the socket so that really get that definition to stand out.
That's interesting.
So I'm going to use a little combination of, it's kind of like a reddy brown, like a terracotta, but I'm also going to put this interesting kind of more plummy colour in there with it. And I'm just going to run my brush along your socket line. I think these brushes that are designed to go in there make you look like you're really good at makeup, even if you're not so good at makeup. So you might have noticed I didn't use the same brush as I did for your daytime makeup. The reason is that's got a lighter colour and I'm going to use that just to blend out the edge. Because I kind of like a darker socket to blend out gradually rather than just stop. So a little bit of that more neutral colour, the more natural colour that we used earlier is really perfect to do that. Makes a nice sort of transitional colour. And then I'm going to use a smaller firm brush, like the 252, but a bit smaller. And I'm going to add a little bit more of an intense highlighter on your brow bone. I'm going matte with this because although I want it to be disco, if I did another shine here and then the shine on the lid is maybe a little bit more disco than we're... yeah. We might be going back in time rather than doing a modern twist on it. Now I'm going to use this wide brush and I'm going to go underneath your eye. And what I'm going to do is kind of press it slightly so it's a little bit, see, I'm just going to press this top down. So what I'm going to get is this is going to go underneath your eyelashes where I flattened it, and then it's going to be slightly wider. And if you look up, I'm going to rub that along there. So it gives that nice sort of sultry wider eye. I'm going to take a black. Now this is a Pro Longwear pencil as well, so if you dance, wherever you are, if it's humid, it's not going to come off, and I'm going to use it and smudge it out again. So this one's called Definedly Black, and I'm going to do the same technique as I did for the the brown one in the daytime look. Just blend that out. So it's kind of giving you a little bit of a smoky effect along the lashes. I've got this little brush here. It's kind of like a pencil type of shape, so it's really easy to go in little areas. And I'm going to do like just around the tear duct with kind of like a light kind of gold colour. It's going to make the eyes look really bright and really pretty. It's going to open them up. And then I'm going to show you a great little trick with a skin coloured pencil as well. This pencil here is like the new improved version of a white pencil. Remember we used to always put white pencil, yeah. And that's a great look, but it's kind of a bit more 60s. It's more of a look to the makeup, whereas if you just want to make your eyes look wider, it takes away any of, you know, if you're tired and you've got a bit of pink along the eyes, it cleans it all up. So it's almost like a concealer, but for inside the eyes, and it gives that wide effect that what we used to use the white for. Yeah. This one is a good pencil. It's a Technakohl pencil called Risque. What's good about this is it's good for inside the eye and it doesn't come off easily like a lot of pencils do in there. It's nice and soft so it doesn't feel aggressive inside the eye. I'm going to use the same lipstick, so try to keep it easy, you know, if you're carrying your things around in your bag. So you've got the one set of eyeshadows that can be used for all, you know, daytime and nighttime. And we've got the same lipstick. This works equally as well with a kind of a nude eye as it does with a stronger eye. So we're just going to put a little bit of extra of this on. It's got a nice finish to this lipstick. It's a Viva Glam 5. Kind of looks like a gloss, but it wears like a lipstick. There you go. Already.
All right, thank you so much, Caroline, for taking my look from day to nighttime. You can see all the product lists in the description box below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Subscribe to our channel by clicking on this box right over here and check out Nora's everyday beauty routine here.